everyone to Orlando, Florida, the bounce house, home of the UCF Knights. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jet. The Cyclones will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So UCF's offense will have first crack at this one. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make...
Turning it on! And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The Knights headed quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Smashes through the tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Out of the gun, the running back has it. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. The give to the tailback. Oh, what a move. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. After picking up a couple in 2nd and 8. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Finds his man in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The Knights didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. To the ground. He's got it again. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the running back. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Knights started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense will get the ball for the first time. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Right on the money. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll leave it with the lone back.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He's got an open man. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. From the gun, the running back has it. Creates a little room. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Gets it out quickly. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The give to the back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Picked up maybe a yard, it's down at the 16. And the Cyclones really need to keep this drive alive on third down. He'll pull it on the read. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. They'll try to run it in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Powers forward. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cyclone! A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to the big tight end. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. The Knights send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. He'll ride his man on the option.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quick.
There he goes. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Cyclones are on the move. They'll give it on the counter. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Stands in and takes the hit. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Illegal forward pass.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Mississippi State is down, but not out of it. Not with those cowbells ringing inside Davis-Wade Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Alabama. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Pucks it out of the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Knights decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. From the shotgun, the inside give. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Quarterback on the keeper. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Lost 1 on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. They've got him looking run, now they're going to throw it. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the grab. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Off play action. Got it in the middle. It's Jones. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Cyclones have pushed it inside the 20. Quarterback keeps it. Line getting set on second down. To the ground with the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. And the Cyclones are threatening on first and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. From the gun. Bringing the heat. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Trying to barrel in. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. They want to dance their way in on third and goal. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. All they need is a field goal to make it a 2-score game, but they are going for the jugular and the touchdown here on fourth and goal. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Knights buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. He'll pitch it. Had nowhere to go. Couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Creates a little space. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Rushes on him. He'll get rid of it. A strike downfield. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Soft spot in the middle. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They'll move the tight end. Gives it on the option. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. It's complete! They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. No good. Could have stretched the lead out there, but guys, it's still sitting at 9.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Orlando. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys inside the bounce house.
The Knights will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Iowa State sending the offense back out. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give out of the gun. Finding an escape route. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6. And the Cyclones in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Got a little space. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. He'll do it himself. Nice move there. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa State. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Go straight ahead. Into the end zone he goes for the 2, and now they lead by 3 possessions. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he's going to try to return this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
I know this defense feels like they missed some opportunities. Yeah, they had 2 sacks their last game out, but they feel like they left a bunch more out on the field, and they wanted to try to get to the quarterback in this game. That was finally the first time they registered a sack so far here. Curious to see how this pass rush looks the rest of the way.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. The Knights will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And this offense has done such a good job protecting their dude at quarterback, but the defense finally gets home. Listen, that's their 3rd sack in 2 weeks. They got to do a better job applying pressure on the quarterback.
The Cyclones now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Trying play action. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Cyclones will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. They'll leave it with him. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Out of the gun to give to the back. Strong run and useful. Picks up 4 out to the 9. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Red pass, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Tight end finds a soft spot. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Wide open downfield. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. The Knights are flying down the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run play action. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Knights will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. And off to Jones. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. On the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Got the big tight end on the corner route. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The give to the left. Oh, he's got a chance. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Calls his own number. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And now on 2nd down for this offense. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. He leaves it with his back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. He'll keep it on the sneak. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And off to Jones. Got enough space. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Coaches practice red zone more than ever, especially defensively. You know you're going to give up yards. You know they're going to pile it up like crazy now with spread and with tempo. What a great job the last 2 plays by this defense, stopping the passing attack and getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Under fire. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking down the middle. It's caught downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
The Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Under fire. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it and they get that turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Hold it.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? That incompletion leaves him staring at a 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab over the middle. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. lead is extended a little further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll start this drive with a pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll give it to him again. And the offense went right back to their man, and this time the defense was ready to stop him. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And he's knocked down. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Offense is stopped. Will be returned on downs.
The give to the lone running back. Breaks into the open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Caught behind the line. It's Jones. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Hauls it in. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Splits the uprights, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Mississippi State is in serious trouble right now. I'm not sure some folks won't be asking for a refund on their NIL investment. A putrid performance in Starkville. They're trailing by 35 to Alabama. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
They are really clicking along, first and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with the GPS and a slide rule. Can they finally get a touchdown on 3rd and goal? With a deficit like this, unless you just want to get your field goal kicker some work, you might as well go for it and try to get a touchdown. Back's looking for the goal line. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
Right down the boulevard. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
UCF 10.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. And the Cyclones can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.